Welcome to my presentation. In this presentation, we shall see how to perform division of fractions. So let us see an example in here. We want to divide 4 over 6 by 1 over 4, like that. Okay, so let's write it down in these different steps. Step number 1, we write the first fraction as is. We're going to convert the division symbol into a multiplication symbol, and then write the second fraction as a reciprocal. So before we do that, this is what we have. We have 1 over 4. We want to write this mixed number into an improper fraction format, and the way we do that is as follows. We take the number in the denominator, multiply it to the number on the side, and then take the product of that and then multiply it to the number in the numerator, and then divide that whole expression by the denominator of the fraction, which is 4. So 4 times 1 is 4, plus 1 divided by 4, which is going to be equal to 5 over 4. So we have the number 5 over 4. We have the number 5 over 4. We want to write this. We want to write it as the reciprocal. We want to write the reciprocal of 5 over 4. And how do we write that? We're going to reverse the order of the numerator and denominator. So therefore 5 over 4 converts to 4 over 5. The reciprocal of 5 over 4 can be expressed as 4 over 5. So therefore we're going to write the reciprocal here as 4 over 5, like that. So therefore now, as step number 2, we're going to multiply the numerator parts, multiply the denominator parts. So 4 times 4 is the numerator, and 6 times 5 is the denominator. So we look at the numerators and then look at the denominator numbers, and then we see that 4 and 2 are multiples of a base number 2. Therefore we can use our 2 times table and simplify it a little bit more. 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 3 is 6. There's nothing more to simplify here. Therefore we're going to write this one as 2 times 4 in the numerator and 3 times 5 in the denominator. So therefore we come up with a value as follows. 2 times 4 is 8, and 3 times 5 is 15, and therefore this is the simplified form of 4 over 6 divided by 1 1/4. Okay, let's take another example. In this example, let us say we want to divide two mixed numbers. We want to divide two mixed numbers. Let's say we make up a problem. 3 over 8 is one mixed number, and we want to divide that by another mixed number, which is 3 1/2. So let us write it in these different steps to make it more clear, make it more easy for us to understand. First, in the first step, we're going to write the mixed numbers as improper in their improper fraction format, as follows. We take the first fraction, which is 4 3/8, and then write it out as an improper fraction. How do we do that? We take the denominator of the fraction, multiply to the number on the side, which is 4, take the product of that, and then add it to the numerator value of the fraction, which is 3, and then divide that whole expression by 8. So we'll simplify this some more. 8 times 4 is 32. 32 plus 3 is 35 divided by 8. We'll keep that. We simplify the second mixed number, which is 3 1/2. We do the same process. Take the denominator, multiply to the number on the side, take the product of that, and then add the number 1, which is in the numerator of the fraction, and then divide that whole expression by the denominator of the fraction. 2 times 3 is 6. 6 plus 1 is 7 divided by 2. So we have converted the mixed numbers into improper fraction format, and now we, as step number 2, Let's put them together here first. 35 over 8 divided by 7 over 2. 7 over 2. Now we want to then come back in step number 3 and then state the following. We write the first fraction as is, which is 35 over 8. We convert the division into multiplication and then write the second fraction as its reciprocal. 7 over 2 is what we have. The reciprocal of 7 over 2 is 2 over 7. The denominator becomes the numerator and the numerator becomes the denominator. So therefore this is 2 over 7. Now we are ready to simplify. And how do we do that? We multiply the numerators. 35 times 2 divided by 8 times 7, like that. And now if we have numbers in the numerator and numbers in the denominator which are multiples of one another, we can simplify them. So we'll take the number 35 in the numerator and then the number 7 in the denominator. 35 is a multiples of 7. 7 times 1 is 7. 7 times 5 is 35. We have the number 8 in the denominator and we have a number 2 in the numerator. 8 is the multiples of 2, therefore 2 times 1 is 2, 2 times 4 is 8. Therefore when we simplify them, this value comes out as follows. Let me write it as 5 times 1 is what is left in the numerator and 4 times 1 is what is left in the denominator. 5 times 1 is 5 divided by 4 times 1 is 4 in the denominator. So therefore this is when the numerator value is greater than the denominator value. We call them as improper fractions. We can express these improper fractions as mixed numbers as follows. We'll write it as one more step here, step number 4. We take 5. We want to simplify 5 over 4 or express this improper fraction as a mixed number. So what do? We take the 5 and then divide it by 4. This is the long division. 4 times 1 is 4. There is no more number. When we subtract 4 from 5, we are left with 1. So therefore 5 divided by 4, we can write it out as 1 over 4, like that. And therefore this is the simplified form of this particular dividing these two numbers which are in their mixed number format. 4 3 over 8 divided by 3 1/2 simplifies to 5 over 4 in its improper fraction format, or 1 over 4 in its mixed number format. Both ways of representing the answer is correct. Let's take another example here. In this example, let's say we want to divide these two these numbers. 5 3 over 4 divided by another number, -7 over 10, like that. Okay. Now, as step number 1, we're going to write the first fraction, which is in its mixed number format, into a improper fraction format. We take 5 3 over 4 and then write it out as an improper fraction. How do we do that? We take the number in the denominator, multiply to the number on the side, take the product of that, and then add it to the number we have in the numerator, which is 3. Divide that whole expression by the denominator, which is 4. 4 times 5 is 20. 20 plus 3 divided by 4. 20 plus 3 is 23 divided by 4. Now, the second fraction is already in its fraction format. We don't need to simplify anymore. So therefore, as a second step, we're going to put these together. 5 3 over 4, we wrote it as an improper fraction as 23 over 4 divided by the second fraction we have is 7 over 10, like that. Now we will simplify the process. In this third step, we're going to write the first fraction as is, 23 divided by 4. We're going to convert the division into multiplication, and we're going to write 7 over 10 as its reciprocal. The reciprocal of 7 over 10 is going to be equal to 10 over 7. The denominator becomes the numerator, and the numerator becomes the denominator when we express the numbers as its reciprocal. So therefore, we have negative 10 over 7, like that. So the way we can write this one is as follows. Let us write it as step number 4. In step number 4, we're going to simplify the signs. Positive times negative is a negative, and then we multiply the numerators. 23 times 10 divided by 4 times 7, like that. So now we're going to simplify this some more, and when we simplify this is how it's going to look like. So we're going to leave it in the negative sign. The answer will have a negative sign to it, and we're going to look at the numerators and look at the denominators, and if the numbers are multiples of one another, we can simplify them. So 2 times 2 is 4, 2 times 5 is 10. So we multiply the numerators, and the numbers we have here is 23 times 5 divided by 7 times 2, which is 14. So 23 times 5 is, we can do it this way too. Do the long division. 23 times 5. 5 times 3 is 15. 5 times 2 is 10, plus 1 is 11. So we have 115 divided by 14. So this is the way we can simplify these two numbers, the given fractions. 5 3 over 4 divided by negative 7 over 10 is going to come up as negative 115 divided by 14. So we can also express this 115 divided by 14 as a mixed number. So as one more step, what I'm going to do here is simplify this. 115 divided by 14, we can write this as 115 divided by 14. 14 times 8 is going to be equal to 112, and when we subtract 112 from 115, we are left with the value 3, and therefore 115 divided by 14 which is with a negative sign can be expressed as negative 8 3 over 14, like that. So therefore this is our answer. This is where we want to leave it. Therefore the product of these two fractions is going to be equal to negative 8 3 over 14. In my next presentation, we shall see more examples of division of fractions.